Be me. Greater than 26 years old guy living in Chicago. Average job, small apartment, nights with friends. Had a girlfriend I thought was perfect. Olivia, soft laugh, warm eyes, felt like home. Been dating a year, never questioned her once. Trusted every word, never checked her phone. Tonight hung out at a bar with buddies. Walked home late, city air cool and quiet. Thought about texting her good night sweetly. Then decided calling her would feel nicer. Wanted to hear her voice before I crashed. Dialed her number, leaned against street lamp waiting. Ringing felt longer than usual, weird pause. Finally click, phone picked up on other end. Except, wasn't her voice greeting me tonight. Low male voice said a flat hello. My chest froze instantly, couldn't process fast enough. Muttered, can I talk to Olivia? Silence for a second, then laughter spilled through. Her laugh, familiar but distant, chilling my veins. Kept phone pressed tight, ears straining for more. The sound of her felt wrong, out of place. Not the cozy bedroom laugh I knew before. This one echoed faint, like through another room. Heart started pounding, pulse in my throat. I asked again, voice cracking badly now. Is Olivia there? Can I talk to her? The guy chuckled low, then nothing but silence. Then faintly, I heard her voice say something. Words muffled, but it was definitely her tone. Smiling, playful, not sleepy like she claimed earlier. My stomach dropped, brain screaming inside. Why was another dude answering her phone? Why did she sound so far away, not close? Tried to rationalize, maybe her brother visiting. But she never mentioned anyone stopping by tonight. Kept hearing faint movement, like glasses clinking. Every sound felt like a dagger in my chest. Thought I'd throw up right there on the street. First peek hit hard, she wasn't alone tonight. And I wasn't ready for the truth waiting. Hung up fast, couldn't breathe standing on corner. Mind spinning, excuses fighting with ugly truth. Maybe I misheard. Maybe it was nothing serious. But her laugh kept replaying like broken record. Fingers clenched around keys, heart racing like crazy. Before I knew it, I was running blocks. Heading straight to her apartment building downtown. City lights blurred, everything else felt distant. Every step my brain screamed new possibilities. Brother visiting? Maybe cousin? Maybe I'm paranoid. But deep down I already knew the answer. Gut sinking heavier with every stride I took. Reached her building, hands sweaty gripping doorknob. She opened quick, almost like she expected me. Robe tied loose, hair messy but suspiciously styled. Smile forced, eyes wide seeing me at door. What are you doing here? It's late already. Voice shaky, like she wanted me gone instantly. I brushed past her before she could stop me. Air smelled off, faint cologne not mine lingering. Right there on coffee table, 2 wine glasses. Both half full, one still warm to touch. By couch I spotted sneakers, definitely not mine. Stood frozen, adrenaline boiling straight through veins. Turned slowly, stared directly into her eyes. What the hell is this, Olivia? Voice sharper than I'd ever heard from myself. She laughed nervously, brushing hair behind ear. Relax, it's just my neighbor, he fixed a shelf. Pointed weakly toward wall, hands trembling slightly. We had a quick drink. That's it, nothing more. I glanced at glasses, sneakers, then her robe. A shelf? With wine? At midnight. You serious? My tone cut deep. Her smile instantly cracked. Fear flashed, then anger replaced it just as quick. So what? You don't trust me now, she snapped. All you do is accuse. You're paranoid as hell. I stepped closer, eyes locked straight into hers. I'm asking one thing. Who the hell was here? She stumbled over words, excuses collapsing fast. My chest burned, realization hitting harder each second. Second peak building. This was no paranoia anymore. Stood there staring, silence stretching like a knife. She crossed arms, eyes darting toward the table. Voice shaky but louder now, trying to sound tough. You're making drama out of nothing, seriously. I shook my head, rage simmering inside. Nothing? 2 glasses, sneakers, cologne. Explain that. She snapped back quick. You never trust me enough. Kept piling excuses, each weaker than last. My jaw clenched so hard it hurt my teeth. Heart pounding, heat rushing to face and neck. Realized no matter what she said, I'd lost her. Words sounded hollow, lies dripping off her tongue. Every excuse stabbed sharper than full confession. Room felt smaller, air heavy with betrayal. I couldn't take another second in that space. Turned around without warning, stormed toward door. She called after me, voice cracking desperate. Wait. Don't leave, it's not what you think. Ignored her pleas, slammed door so hard it echoed. Hallway cold, silence swallowing me whole instantly. Stumbled outside into streetlights, chest still burning. Couldn't breathe, couldn't think, only buzzing in head. Pulled phone from pocket, hand trembling bad. Screen lit up, thought it'd be her message. But no, it was my best friend instead. Short text, just 5 words that killed me. You weren't supposed to show up. Stared at screen, reread it over and over. Gut twisted, mind screaming, reality falling apart. His words explained everything I didn't want to believe. Images flashing, parties, their secretive laughs together. Times I thought they were just close friends. The way she'd defend him every single time. All puzzle pieces suddenly clicked sickeningly perfect. They weren't just laughing, they were hiding. My knees felt weak, had to lean on wall. Hands shaking, throat dry, vision blurring fast. Betrayal doubled, heavier than I could carry. Girlfriend cheating hurt bad, but him too? Third peak slammed, losing 2 people in one night. Stood frozen under streetlight, phone still glowing. Friend's message burned hole straight through my chest. You weren't supposed to show up, kept looping. Like he already claimed her behind my back. Heart split in 2, rage mixing with grief. Felt like throwing phone into the gutter. But instead I just sank down on curb. City noise blurred, ears ringing with betrayal. Kept seeing their faces laughing at me secretly. How long had this been going on? Weeks? Months? Maybe whole damn relationship. Rage made stomach twist till I almost puked. But tears still came hot, stinging eyes hard. Wanted to scream, but nothing left in lungs. Sat there shaking till taxi lights passed by. Driver asked, "You good?" I couldn't even answer. Just waved him off, drowning in thoughts alone. Betrayed by girlfriend, betrayed by best friend. Pain doubled, no idea who cut deeper. Sat there repeating one question endlessly inside head. Eventually dragged myself back to apartment slowly. Room dark, quiet, colder than it ever felt. Dropped keys, collapsed onto couch, staring at ceiling. Phone buzzed nonstop with notifications piling up. Hers, his, excuses waiting to poison my ears. Couldn't bring myself to open a single one. Eyes blurry from staring too long at nothing. Mind replayed her laugh echoing from phone speaker. Replayed his text over and over in silence. Like broken record reminding me of stupidity. Kept thinking, how could I not see it? Memories twisted sharp, every smile turned suspicious. All trust shattered in one brutal evening. Grabbed blanket, pulled it over face, cried hard. Shame mixed with heartbreak till chest physically hurt. Knew I couldn't face either of them again. Didn't matter what excuses they tried sending now. Truth was loud enough without their words. 2 people I loved most destroyed me tonight. Next morning sunlight felt harsh, burning my face. Barely slept, eyes swollen from endless crying. Coffee tasted bitter, like everything inside me. Phone still buzzing with unread messages stacking. Hers first. Please talk, it's not like that. Then his. Bro, I can explain, please listen. Stomach churned, rage boiling right back up. Explain what? How you both stabbed me together. Deleted his text instantly, couldn't even stand looking. Kept hers on screen, thumb hovering, unsure. Tempted to reply, ask straight for truth. But then remembered wine glasses, sneakers, cologne. Truth already screamed in my face last night. Didn't need more lies sugar-coated as excuses. Locked phone, tossed it face down angrily. Paced small apartment, fists clenching at nothing. Neighbors probably heard me cursing under breath. Whole world felt fake, trust gone completely. Wanted to smash everything just to feel control. But instead I just collapsed back onto couch. Hours crawled, brain chewing same images nonstop. Her robe, his sneakers, message glowing on screen. Every memory tainted, rewired into betrayal story. Friend knocked on door, checked if I was alive. I muttered, yeah, but couldn't even look up. She brought food, tried making me eat slowly. Barely touched it, appetite vanished days ago. Asked what happened, I spilled whole ugly truth. Words felt heavy, broke halfway through telling it. She hugged me, said they don't deserve you. Comfort helped, but ache still carved deep inside. How do I move on from this? I whispered. She shrugged. Time and distance, nothing else works. Hated hearing it, but knew she was right. Sat together in silence, TV buzzing background. Outside world moved, but mine still frozen. Betrayal doesn't fade overnight, it lingers long. Kept thinking maybe I'd never trust again. Pain of losing them both ate me alive. Days blurred together, everything felt heavy and gray. Went to work, but barely functioned at desk. Coworkers asked if I was sick. I nodded. Couldn't admit truth, shame weighed too much. Lunch breaks spent staring at cold sandwich untouched. Phone still buzzing sometimes, new numbers unknown. Probably him, maybe her, didn't care anymore. Blocked them both. Silence felt safer than poison. Nights hardest, apartment empty, thoughts loud as hell. Kept replaying call, his hello, her distant laugh. Heart clenched every single damn time it looped. Wanted to believe I'd wake up from nightmare. But scars reminded me daily it was real. Looked in mirror one night, barely recognized face. Dark circles, hollow eyes, someone broken staring back. Anger sparked again, swore I wouldn't let them win. Started journaling, spilling rage onto paper messy. Wrote every lie, every memory, every ugly detail. Pages filled fast, tears soaking ink down lines. First step of healing, even if small. Weekend came, friend dragged me outside for air. City buzzing, couples walking, laughter everywhere stabbing. I clenched fists, wanted to scream at them. But deep breaths kept me grounded barely. Sat by river, skyline glowing in distance. Friend said, "You're stronger than you think." I scoffed. I feel like a total fool. She shook head. Nah, fools don't walk away. Words hit deep, made me tear up again. Realized leaving that night saved me from worse. If I stayed, lies would have buried me whole. Sat quiet, watching water ripple under lights. Told myself healing won't be pretty or quick. But scars prove survival, not weakness. Started to believe maybe I'd survive this storm. Still hurt, yeah, but pain no longer owned me. Looked up at stars faint above skyscrapers. Whispered promise to myself, never settle for scraps. Deserve loyalty, deserve truth, deserve more than betrayal. For first time since night had happened, I felt hope. Monday morning alarm dragged me out of bed. Stared at ceiling, thought about calling in sick. But forced myself up, didn't want to drown alone. Subway ride quiet, headphones blasting to hide thoughts. Every ad, every couple reminded me of them. Kept clenching jaw till teeth hurt bad. At work people laughed, world kept spinning fast. I sat frozen, still bleeding on inside quietly. Checked phone on break, one new email blinking. Not from her, not from him, but still poison. Subject line, "Please forgive me just once." Hands shook opening it, breath caught sharp. Paragraph after paragraph of excuses, fake apologies. Said she was lost, said he meant nothing. Promised never again, begged me to answer back. My chest twisted, eyes burned, almost caved in. But then remembered wine glasses, sneakers, his text. Deleted email instantly, didn't need her poison. Walked outside, breathed cold air, felt a bit lighter. That night another message, this time from him. Different tone, colder, almost threatening in words. "You'll regret this, nobody else will want you." Stomach flipped, anger replaced sadness instantly. Blocked email, slammed phone on table hard. Realized mask was finally off, truth exposed. He wasn't my friend, never had been. And she wasn't my girl anymore, just a liar. Weirdly freeing, like chains snapped off my chest. Sat on couch, staring at city through window. Let silence fill room instead of their voices. Pain still there, but no longer sharp. More like scar tissue forming slowly over wound. Grabbed notebook, wrote one line bold. They don't get to own me anymore. Read it over and over till hands steadied. For first time, tears didn't come at night. Instead I felt calm, almost proud of myself. Small victory, but victory all the same. Days turned into weeks, weight slowly lifting off. Still had scars, but they stopped bleeding daily. Went to gym, started running to clear head. Sweat felt like therapy, anger burning away. Friend checked in often, never let me sink. We laughed again, small but real this time. Bought myself flowers randomly after long shift. Stood in kitchen smiling, felt strong for once. Realized healing isn't about forgetting their faces. It's about choosing myself, piece by piece. Kept deleting old pics till phone felt lighter. No ghosts staring back from gallery anymore. Sometimes memories stung, but less each time. Scar tissue thicker, heart slowly stitching itself. Looked in mirror one morning, saw new me. Not broken, just tougher, wiser, still breathing. Promised never to let betrayal define me again. Knew trust would be harder, but not impossible. Step by step, I was climbing out of hole. Pain became fuel instead of chains holding me. 2 months later, got final message from her. Handwritten letter dropped in my mailbox. Words dripping with guilt, sorrow, desperate regret. Said she missed me, begged one last chance. Eyes scanned lines, chest heavy but steady. I didn't cry, didn't even shake this time. Just folded it back up, left it unopened. Didn't need more lies disguised as apologies. Walked outside, tossed it straight in dumpster. Watched paper crumple, weight leaving shoulders instantly. For first time felt completely free inside. Free from her, free from him, free from past. Night air cool, city lights buzzing around me. I whispered, never again, not to me. Deep breath filled lungs, didn't taste bitter anymore. Went back upstairs, opened window wide to skyline. Stood there smiling faint, no tears this time. Betrayal cut me deep but didn't kill me. Instead it built fire I'll carry forward forever. Life felt normal again, or at least close. Still had scars, but they didn't control me. Went out with friends, laughed without forcing it. Even danced a little at a dive bar. For once didn't scan room hoping to see them. Realized I was finally free of their shadow. Started dreaming again, planning trips, future wide open. Not stuck replaying lies from that ugly night. Smile came easier, steps felt lighter walking home. Texted my friend. Thanks for saving me. She replied fast. Nah, you saved yourself. Her words hit deep, almost made me cry. But these tears weren't sad, they were freeing. Looked at skyline glowing above Chicago River. Remembered phone call, his hello, her laugh. Used to cut me open, now just reminder. Reminder I deserved better, reminder I walked away. Betrayal didn't own me anymore, I owned myself. And for once, that felt like victory worth keeping. So yeah, that's my story laid bare. Girlfriend cheated, best friend betrayed, both gone. I thought it would destroy me completely, but it ended up rebuilding me stronger instead. Now I want to throw it to you guys. What hurts worse, lover cheating or friend betraying? Be honest, drop your answer in comments. I want to see if anyone's lived this hell too. And if you felt this story hit hard, hit that like, so I know I'm not alone. We drop real stories like this every day. Betrayal, lies, heartbreak, stuff nobody wants to admit. Subscribe if you want more raw truths told. Sometimes real-life twists hit harder than fiction ever could. Thanks for sticking with me through 18 parts. This chapter's done, but another always waits ahead. And maybe next time, it won't be betrayal, it'll be hope.